Hi, I'm Drew Lytle, and I want to tell you a story. Like most people, I was an absolute mess my junior and senior year of high school. I was so fortunate enough to be able to go to college after graduation, but during the application process, it didn't seem so fortunate to me. See, at 16, I felt like I needed to have everything figured out. Where I was going to go to school, what I was going to study, my career goals, essentially my life story. And at 17, I had to write that story onto 9 sheets of paper and hand it to a group of strangers who would put it into one of 2 piles. But the problem wasn't the application, it was how my friends and family responded when I asked them for advice. See, follow your passion is a great sentiment with flawed societal context. In the United States, when we talk about passion, we're not talking about a strong and uncontrollable emotion, or the death of Jesus. We've changed our definition to mean the thing we love doing, always. I don't believe that there's a single person on this earth that has an activity like that. So asking a high school senior after 11 real conscious years of life with very little knowledge and introspection to write that thing on a piece of paper and hand it to you is a little unreasonable of us. And people know this now. There's a strong movement against following your passion that was amplified in 2012 by Cal Newport's book, So Good They Can't Ignore You. However, let's compare and contrast the 2 ideals. On the follow side, people believe that there is one interest that you love doing and you just need to find it and do it for the rest of your life. On the don't follow side, people believe that you should just find something you're interested in and commit to it wholeheartedly, but keep yourself open to new opportunities and take them if you're like Steve Jobs and you go from studying Eastern mysticism to computers and then you're one of the most successful people ever. Easy. I'm not knocking Cal Newport at all because he is far better educated on the subject than I am and he writes great books, but I think we're solving the wrong problem. Rather than reject or adopt the definition, I feel like we should just change it. I mean, that's what language is good for. We can just make up stuff if the old stuff doesn't work for us. Just read Shakespeare or Frindle. And these definitions are more similar than they are different. Although Cal's is aimed at offering us greater choice, it still requires us to pick one interest to focus on. So, what if we say we just have multiple passions? Well, we only have so much time during the day, and choices have to be made. In both, we're gonna get ourselves stuck in this vicious cycle of paring down interests to choose one passion. I think that flawed idea is the root of our problem. Passion is supposed to be something that ignites us to work, that feeds our interests and gives us that intense want to learn and grow. Passion isn't a single subject, college major, or industry. It's the reason behind those interests. Passion is like a compass that points us towards our greatest life goal. And it's discoverable. Make a list of all of your interests, write down everything. Go through your search history to see what you're researching, look at where you spend your money, look at what you're sharing with people online, and start thinking about where your mind wanders. These are the things that engage you, and they're important. And there might be a lot of diverse entries, but remember, we're empowering exploration. Now look at all these interests and write out a few words about why you like these subjects. Think of the higher level reasons you pursue things. Is it because of the people around you, the location, the activities embedded in the interest? These words will help you see that life narrative. Lastly, think about the times when you're in flow. These are the moments of intense euphoria, where time ceases to exist, where you're fully present and engaged in what you're doing, when you're in your element, when you're fully alive. But if you're like me, these moments can be really hard to remember. Like, the flow state is so dramatized now that I feel like I've never been there. But look out for them. You'll know it when you feel it, and then you should immediately write it down somewhere. Keep a log of these moments. Then, the hard part is weaving all of this data together. Try to find similar words you use to describe interests, or try to remember what happened right before you went into flow. Be mindful. And with all of that introspective information, you'll find your compass. My entire life revolves around telling a great story. No matter where I am, I love to be sharing ideas, taking adventures, creating projects, and making memories. The times when I'm happiest, when I'm my best self, or when I'm telling someone a story. I have a passion for storytelling, and that's what I should do with the rest of my life. In what form that passion fosters itself is subject to change and should change as I live my life. but I'm free and encouraged to explore and create and learn and grow. So I don't have it all figured out. I don't have my final destination, but I have my direction. Thanks for watching. Hi, my name's Drew Lytle, I'm a storyteller, and this is The Curiository, an educational YouTube channel focused on being curious and endlessly pursuing knowledge. If you like this video, please consider subscribing, and if you have somebody that needs to hear the message, please share it with them. Also, if you'd like to help produce this show, please consider becoming a patron on Patreon. I'd love for you to join the community over there. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time in The Curiository.